What's up, everybody? It's February the 2nd, Tuesday, very snowy day in New Jersey. Billy Briz, a.k.a. Ackett and Bills, back again with another one of these NBA DFS videos. We're going to hop right into this one because this one's a 6-game slate. Don't want this video to get a little bit too long because there's a lot of moving parts on this slate. But first things first, let's get to this Orlando and Toronto game. Toronto 6.5-point favorites over the Orlando Magic. This game is taking place in Orlando. Big injury news to watch out for in this game is Aaron Gordon is out and Norman Powell is questionable. To be honest with you, I kind of lean towards the Magic, but man, the Magic have been absolutely dreadful. And then you take out Aaron Gordon. This team's definitely going to be struggling today. But some players I like from the Orlando Magic today. Starting it off with Nikola Vucevic. That's going to be one of my favorite pay-up options at the big man position today on both websites, Draftkings and Fanduel. His DK price tag, $8,200. Very cheap price tag over there on DK compared to Fanduel. But Fanduel, you only get to play one center, so I like Vucevic a lot. Also, I think if you go down a little bit more, I like Cole Anthony on this team. The ball should be in his hand a little bit more. This team isn't on it back-to-back. He should have some more assists opportunities here without Aaron Gordon being the point forward on this team. And then it would be interesting to see who else gets to start for this team. Is it going to be Cam Birch? Because I like Cam Birch's price tag, especially over there on FanDuel at $4,500. He looks like a very good value option on today's slate. And then also Gary Clark could get the start. He just came back from injury, so he might be limited. There's a lot of news to watch out for in this game. And then on the Toronto side of the ball, Norman Powell's questionable. OG Anunoby is out. So that should give Terrence Davis the start at $3,800 over there on FanDuel. Really like his price tag today. This isn't a high total, but there's going to be a lot of good parts in this game. Fred VanVleet could be a good option, especially over there on DK. His DK price tag, $7,400, is very cheap today. But I'll be going towards a little bit more of that Pascal Siakam and Kyle Lowry route. I like their price tags also as well. And then Chris Boucher, also $5,200 on FanDuel at the power forward position, and then $4,900 over there on DK is a pretty interesting option. And then if Norman Powell is ruled out today, I'm about to jack this dude's name up, but he's Asian. Don't want to sound racist or anything, but his name is Yuta Watanabe. He's $4,200 and $3,700. Absolutely jack that name up, but he should get some pretty good usage off the bench if he's at the shooting guard position and Norman Powell is out today. That should be a pretty interesting play. I don't think that's going to be on anybody's radar. I haven't heard anybody talk about him today, but he's been balling out of recent since those injuries. So Norman Powell's a guy to keep your eye out for. But let's go over to this Brooklyn Nets and LA Clippers game. One of my favorite games on the board. 242.5 point total. That is an absurd point total today. The Clippers injury report is looking like Patrick Beverley is out. Nicholas Batum is questionable. That's one to watch out for. And then on the Brooklyn Nets side of the ball, everybody's healthy for this team. So I don't know who I really want to play from the Brooklyn Nets. When everybody's healthy, it's really hard to determine what one person is going to get more usage than another. But the 242.5 point total, you might have to play one of these guys today, depending on how ownership breaks out. But that point total is so high that I don't want to fade this game. So on the Clipper side of the ball, I really love Paul George's price tag, $8,400 and $8,900 over there on DK. Pretty nice price tag. Serge Ibaka as well, $6,400 and then $6K flat over on DK. And then one person to note, if Nicholas Batum is out, Patrick Patterson will get the start. And Patrick Patterson on a short slate like this, where we don't have a lot of value, would definitely pop up as one of the best value plays of the day. $3,700 over there on FanDuel, and then $3,500 over there on DK, a little bit cheaper. So he's going to come up as one of the best point per dollar plays if certain injury news breaks out the way we think it's going to. But let's go over to this Memphis Grizzlies and Indianapolis Pacers game. The Pacers are 5-point favorites. The over-under here is 223. Should be a pretty interesting game here. I don't think a lot of ownership is going to come from this game, but injury report right now, Jonas Valanciunas and Grayson Allen are both questionable. That kind of really determines how I really want to play this team a little bit. If Jonas Valanciunas is out, I want to play Brandon Clark, and I might even bet his rebounding prop number also as well. And then Dylan Brooks has a pretty cheap price tag. I like his matchup today. Let me look at the chat real quick. Chat's popping off. What up, Slaughter? Millie Mills, man. You lucky not here in New Jersey, man. You had to do that run in New Jersey, man. You would have been dead. And then we got Mo Sports. What up, Mo? How you doing today? I can't wait to see you guys on Saturday. But let's go over to this Indianapolis Pacers side of the ball. The Pacers are a pretty interesting team today. Everybody's healthy for the Pacers, so I don't know who's going to get more usage than the other. If I had to pick one, like Millie Mills said, Brogdon plus 22.5. Brogdon definitely looks like one of the better GPP plays of the day. I feel like a lot of people are going to play Damien Lillard and Russell Westbrook. Me, myself, I already played a prop on Russell Westbrook today. We'll talk about that in the next game. But on the Pacers side of the ball, the only people that I really like from this team is Jeremy Lamb. I think he's going to go a little bit overlooked. And Miles Turner, I also think might go overlooked at the center position. Between him and Enes Kanter, I don't know who I really want to play. I want to play Enes Kanter because of the total, but man, you know, the Portland Trailblazers have been playing, I feel like, on every slate of recent since that CJ McCollum news came out about him being out for a little bit. But let's talk about this Wizards and the Wizards and Portland Trailblazers game. This is my favorite game of the day. The one bet that I do have of the day so far is going to come from this game. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. But the over-under here is 241, and the Portland Trailblazers are 2-point underdogs here against the Washington Wizards. This game is going to be absolutely complete fireworks, man. This is going to be such a high-scoring game. One person to really watch out for him today is Derek Jones. He's listed as questionable. If he were to miss, that would really pop up a guy like Nasir Little, who absolutely smashed last night. $3,100 on DK, almost a bare minimum price. He would definitely slide up into my interest rating scale a lot if Derek Jones is out for today. Robert Covington's pretty interesting on Fanduel today at $4,900. But the two guys I really want to highlight in this game is Damian Lillard, $10,200, and Enes Kanter, $7,000. You may be a little bit concerned about this team because they've been playing a lot. I think it's 4 games in 5 days or something like that, something crazy like that. They've been playing a lot of recent, but the Portland Trailblazers don't play defense. The Wizards don't play defense. This is going to be a very high-scoring game. If you're looking for player props today, I definitely think you should play the player props in the Washington Wizards Portland game over the Brooklyn Nets and Clippers game because I feel like the usage is a little bit more defined and easier to identify in the Washington Wizards and Portland Trailblazers game. But let's talk about this Boston Celtics and Golden State Warriors game. The Celtics are only 2.5-point favorites on the road here going up in the Golden State. Pretty interesting. I thought Boston be a little bit more of a favorite here against Golden State. Golden State hasn't really impressed me too much. And the rookie James Wiseman is going to be out today. One of the sneakiest plays of the day is going to come from the Golden State Warriors side of the ball. Rookie James Wiseman is out, so Kevin Looney should get the start. If Kevin Looney doesn't get the start, it's either going to be him or Pascal. Draymond might slide over to the center position, and Pascal may get the start. But I personally think that Kevin Looney will get the start because the Boston Celtics run two bigs, Daniel Tice and Tristan Thompson in their starting lineup. So you're definitely going to want to have some size in there for the Warriors. So Kevin Looney is going to go under the radar today as a value option, but he's grading out as one of my better value options today, $3,900. The other players I like from the Golden State Warriors are obviously going to be Stephen Curry and Kelly Oubre. I kind of like Kelly Oubre a little bit more point per dollar wise than Stephen Curry. It's hard to get to Curry today when you have guys like Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, Malcolm Brogdon, Kyrie Irving. Like the list goes on and on and on. Overall, though, on the Boston Celtics side, man, they've been absolutely balling out. Marcus Smart is out today, so that should pop up a little bit more usage for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown also as well. Jason Tatum's $9,500 and Jaylen Brown is $8,700. Kemba Walker also as well is pretty interesting at $5,700. All those price tags feel a little bit too cheap today. I don't know if I want to get up to them. Mills says here, Oubre getting traded for Lonzo Ball. I did see that, and that kind of makes me want to play Kelly Oubre a little bit more because Kelly Oubre is the type of guy I feel like looks at that type of stuff on social media, and that really gets him going for like these games and stuff like that. So I do like Kelly Oubre today, but he isn't going to be my favorite small forward play. My favorite small forward play is going to come from this last game of the night. If this game is to be played, it's to be determined. I don't know, man. So I'll give you the situation that happened last night. The Detroit Pistons and the Nuggets got canceled last night, and it was because of the Pistons, but they said the game is on for today. I have no idea if this game is going to be played today or not. That's something that you're going to have to follow up after this video and throughout the day. Make sure you follow Fancy Labs over there on Twitter so you get all the notifications for injury news and stuff like that. But, man, if this game is to be played, it is so hard to fade Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant is going to be my favorite small forward play by a wide margin today. $6,800 on Fanduel and $7,000 on DK. Man, when we did this video last week around the same exact time, he was an $8,500 player, man. That's about almost over $1,000 price tag difference of a week just because he had a couple down games. Well, I'll be the one to buy back here in this spot for Jeremy Grant. Way too cheap of a price tag on both websites today. But let's get to this PSR prop of the day. I'm not going to have the banner up for this one, but the PSR prop of the day, we're gonna dig a little bit deeper for this one. We had a good run with Christian Wood last night. That prop went from -120 to +102 a little bit after the video, so double down, put 2 units on it at the end of the night. It turned out he smashed that prop in the first half, man. He had 9 rebounds at the end of the first half, cashed that prop pretty easily in the third quarter. But the prop that we're going to go with today is a little bit of a bigger odds prop. If you want a tail, be my guest, but we're still going to give this one out for everybody. Russell Westbrook triple-double +480. That is the PSR prop of the day. Portland Trailblazers don't play defense. The Wizards don't play defense. You want to talk about narratives, man. The narratives list goes on and on and on for this game. I'm not even going to start here. But Russell Westbrook triple-double, man. If his squad is as healthy as he says it is, and he showed it from that last game against the Brooklyn Nets, this is 1,000 times easier of a matchup against the Wizards. But the Nets have been absolutely dreadful too. I think Russell Westbrook was 1 assist away from cashing that triple-double prop last time out. I didn't play it the last time out, but I'm going to play it today at +480. That's way too cheap. He's basically averaging a triple-double so far this year. The Portland Trailblazers love these pace-up spot games, and this is going to be a high-scoring game. So that's going to be my favorite prop of the day, is going to be Russell Westbrook +480 to record a triple-double. Yeah, you can find that across a lot of different books like mybookie.ag. If you want to use mybookie.ag to play this one, use Pub Sports as a promo code to get 50% bonus on your cash deposit. It must be a minimum of $99 and 100% bonus on a Bitcoin deposit, minimum of $100. My name is Billy Briz. Make sure you follow me over on Twitter at Getting Bills. All my social media links are in the description down below. It's UFC Fight Week, baby. I'm happy to be back on the station and talk about some UFC later on this week. So if you want to hear that, man, make sure you hit that bell notification down below so you get notified anytime Pub Sports Radio goes live. We have a lot of videos this week, NBA, NCAA, and it's Super Bowl weekend with a UFC card. So make sure you hit that bell notification so you get notified for all of our live videos. I'm out.